Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. Happy Friday. For those of you who don't know, my name is Danny, and well, thank you so much for clicking on another video to watch my face talk about stuff. So I recently started skating a Revive skateboard, and I want to let you all know what I think about it. But before I do that, let's go catch a quick skate session at Cooper Skatepark with the good homie, George.
Hot to me. Every single scar is a masterpiece. You only see the dark, but I see the seeds. They're singing, are we there yet? Are we there yet? You feel like a beggar, but you're royalty. Heart so full of flowers growing wild and green. Digging nails into the dirt, then you find the seeds. They're singing, are we there yet? Are we there yet?
My bad.
Oh, no. I fucking love it.
You know I can't stop, baby. I've been paralyzed by fear. But whenever you are near, I feel like I can live forever. I feel like I can live forever. Met you in the summer, you were 17. Looked like you walked right out of a magazine. Set the room on fire, put a spell on me. I was singing, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Took me through the pages of your history. Now you're the only book I ever want to read. Still I hope there's some room in the story for me. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? You know I can't slow down. Baby, I've been paralyzed by fear. But whenever you are near, I feel like I could live forever. I feel like I could live forever. Don't hold back and don't let go. Give me every inch of your soul.
Alright guys, so lately we've been skating a lot of street and we've been hitting handrails that are much bigger than the one right behind me, but we figured we'd come today and get like a little bit of a training session on this rail so that we can take those tricks to the street. So the goal today is to just do at least 4 tricks. I think I might be able to pull off 5, so yeah.
I feel like I could live forever. I feel like I could live forever. Celebrate every crack in your soul.
Unfortunately, that session got cut short because apparently the skate park was still not open yet and we thought it was. So that handrail session got a big fat pause in the middle, but we did go back a few days later and finish off that sesh. So here are a few tricks from that.
There are rivers letting in the gold. It took some time, but now it's starting to flow. Baby, I've been paralyzed by fear. But whenever you are near, I feel like I can live forever. Feel like I can live forever.
Super stoked with how that handrail session turned out. I've never back 50-50'd or front lipped that rail at Cooper, so super stoked on the progression and I can't wait to take those tricks to the streets. Alright, so let's get on with the topic of today's video. Revive Skateboards, a super well-known skateboard company, especially here in the YouTube world. I've actually wanted to skate one of these boards for a few years now, but I never got around to doing it. But luckily, I am friends with Josh Katz, who happens to ride for Revive Skateboards, and he was nice enough to gift me a board, so thank you so much, Josh Katz, for the board. So with all that being said, let's get right into the review of my Revive skateboard. Alright, so my first impression of the board was right when I set it up, I was like, wow, this feels so solid, and I haven't skated a board that felt that solid in years. I love when a board feels nice and strong, and this board felt just like that right when I set it up. The second thing that I want to talk about with this board is the shape. I absolutely love the shape of this board. I'm sure that they have all different types of shapes concaves, but the one that I got happened to be really nice and mellow, not too much concave, and that's exactly the way that I like my boards. And what I mean by that is that there's not a whole bunch of concave. Obviously there's some concave because it is needed, but the board itself is pretty flat. You see that right there? So I like that because it helps me flip my board easier and it makes me have more control over my board as opposed to having a bunch of concave and my foot kind of gets like stuck right here when I try to flip. This Revive board was absolutely perfect in shape and I freaking love it. All right, and the third thing is the most important thing with any skateboard in general, and that is the durability. How did this board wear down? How long have I been skating it? How's it been going so far? So we're gonna talk about that right now because this is the video. So yeah. So as some of you may know, I've been skating a lot of street lately, and when you skate a lot of street, it makes your boards deteriorate much quicker as opposed to skating at a skate park. And while this board is wearing down quite fast because of all the street skating, it's actually holding up a lot better than my past CCS boards that I've been skating. So I have been skating this board for a couple of weeks now and it's still holding up quite nicely. There is a good amount of wear. I haven't been skating that many rails, but the only thing that did happen was the board chipped a little bit, but I don't think that's because of the board. That's because I kept getting really angry while trying a trick in the streets for my upcoming video part. So I did throw my board a couple of times and that is the result of that. But other than that, the board still feels super great, super solid, still has a lot of pop left in it. So I'm super excited to keep skating this board and I kind of like don't want to let it go. But with all that being said, I will definitely be getting another Revive board. I don't know if this one will be another gift from the homies, so I might have to pick one up. And I highly recommend that you guys pick up a Revive board as well. This video is not sponsored by Revive. I don't really have any ties with Revive at all, aside from a couple of friends who happen to ride for them. So this is just purely my opinion on this Revive skateboard. Maybe when I get another one, I'll let you know how I feel about that one. But yeah, I freaking love this board. So I'm gonna put the board down now. So again, if you do want to try one, I greatly recommend them. I do not think that you guys will be disappointed by the quality of these skateboards, but guys, with all of that being said, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for clicking on another video and watching my face talk about things. It's super crazy that so many of you do that, and I love and appreciate every single one of you who watches these videos. So thank you for that. I really appreciate that. I think I said that already like 3 times. But guys, I'm going to get out of here because I got to get this video edited and I got to start doing a bunch of other stuff. But I will see you all next Friday for another video. So make sure you come back and tune in for that. For the time being, make sure you check me out on all these other socials, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all these things, because I put stuff on there when I'm not making YouTube videos. So all of that will be in the description down below. Thank you so much. Peace and love. I will see you all on Friday. And now I'm rambling. Goodbye.